Okay, minding my own business. I swear to God, when I turn this stuff off, it floods. It floods in. So tonight I'm sitting here, and all of a sudden I have an image of Mark Zuckerberg, um, talking with investigators, and he seems a little bit nervous. But because I'm like shoving my face with pizza, I'm like, I'm not getting cards. I'm just gonna focus on this and kind of half meditate, eat. And so I got um So what I got before I threw cards was that there were some investigators talking with Zuck, and Zuck was like, "Oh, like what? All defensive and angry." And then he's like all super offended, drama queen. And then he was really scared. So he was just kind of like blah 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 blah. And then he like calls for someone who, and then coming down kind of like a corridor, I see Parscale and Eric Trump. And they're walking like towards them, but they're walking through an inferno. Like a hall, like that meme, everything's okay, but everything's on fire. They're like literally walking down this corridor, coming to meet and talk with them as if, they live in hell or something and are totally acclimated to towering flames, and the flames don't stick to them, but they're just like talking, and I'm like, this is crazy. So then they're doing that, and then they're like talking, and then the other person that came to mind was Peter Thiel, and then data that's being used with ICE, and then Facebook comes up again, and then I see the migrant crises, and then somehow Steve Miller's involved. What? So, Eric and Parscale are still talking in this inferno. And then, Jack from Twitter is nearby, and he like tries to ditch everyone and just kind of slither behind some other corridor that's dark, like no one can see him. He's like blinking. But like the whole corridor he's in, he's just surrounded by agents. And then I could see Netanyahu, and then I could see MBS, and then I could see the Prime Minister of India, who, there's protests in India as well. So then I'm like still eating. And then I was like, okay, I gotta ask the investigators why they're talking to Facebook / Zuck before I throw on Zuck, because then I'm like seeing there's like a huge, like almost like an army, not an army, but like floors of like agents that are researching at Facebook stuff. Like there's a lot of divisions that they're tracking multiple investigations on different continents. So then I asked them, hey, clean off my hands, done eating. I throw this bread. Why are you investigating Zuck? Just a second. Hey, shh. Shh. Shh.
Are you recording?
Shh, yes, I am.
Why do you tell me to shh? So you shh.
This little elf needs to go to bed. Christmas Eve. You go to bed. You go to bed. I need some Christmas lights here. It's kind of dark. Shh. Sorry about that. So, I'm sorry.
Here comes the Trump police.
No, shush. Ignore.
Pharaoh Queen.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Okay, can we see a little better now? Oops. He's supposed to be in bed. Okay, so anyway, I'm all, hey, darn it. I'm just not set up. See, at least I got my hands clean of cheesy pizza. But I'm just like, hey, FBI, why are you talking to Zuck? My God, how annoying. Sorry. I don't feel like pressing my button to split this, but just deal with me, okay? Signifier. Lovers. This is Donald and Stub. I was just like shocked when I saw what it's covered in. the Empress, Trump, Russia. So they're talking to Facebook Zuck about Donald and Putin's relationship because Zuck is covered also in Trump Russia. Crazy. And the challenge now for Zuck, this whole operation, which ultimately goes back to elections. You gotta watch this video I did. I rewatched it again today. I just could not believe it. Elections. At the basis of their discussion is the 2016 election, and then also what Rudy and pals are doing. What's crowning the discussion the FBI investigators are having with Zuck? The fool, Donald, impeached. Because in the past, just no regard for rules, laws, election laws, and just how this is just spreading globally. And that there is a common theme that social media is provoking a lot of things, which led to government and investigations. How do we see the government, talking with Zuck? It is like really emotional, and they're trying to be super professional, but they're very passionate about getting to the answers, but they're also like kind of terrified, like, whoa, they're like in a new territory. Hello, we've been trying to tell you forever, you guys. The environment is about Zuck, Facebook, transmitting information overseas. Matches the high priestess. Their hope is that investigation, they can tie him to candidate Trump because clearly they have the evidence and Zuck needs to fess up. Their fear, this is kind of sad, is the White House. Like, I think that's what all this fear has to do with, that they're really kind of fearful that, yes, the White House was taken illegally. This is beyond, reporting for election contributions. This has entered a totally different realm. They're realizing this was taken over. A coup. What's to come? What are the next things that are going to happen? Betrayal, heartache by Zuck and the rest of them. And what's the final outcome? The Mueller investigation. Trump, Russia. Crazy. Holy crap, you guys. These clarifiers. The reason why the FBI was so emotional and concerned. Look at this. 10 of Cups reversed. Republican Party must be flipping. I don't know. Jared or Jr. That was showing up for me yesterday. My check-ins, these guys. And how Zuck was involved with offers that were made to him. This treason card. Now, remember what the 5 of Cups meant. I think I outlined that last week. The 5 of Cups has to do with Russia, China, USA, and how Russia and China are working together to hang on to the office of the President of the United States by the 2 of Wands was on the bottom. But it's just their method on how they are retaining control of the office of the president. So Zuck is part of that. And the plan to do this, is this Speaker Pelosi? No. Is this Rebecca Mercer? Yeah. Rebecca Mercer. Wah, wah. Wah, wah. But what's to come? Final outcome? Remember I said the Mueller investigation, Trump, Russia? Look at these. Holy crap. Donald's offers, because he wants him some Russian strength, and Kim Jong-un working his magic to hack the elections. This is crazy.